Outrage over a violent arrest, all caught on camera. Tonight, the legal team for the person repeatedly hit by a Dothan officer demanding the body camera video be released.
We're asking for Dothan to release the tapes. There were multiple officers out there with body cams. Release them.
Tonight, the woman's attorneys calling for the Dothan Police Department to take action. Good evening, I'm Michael Rinker.
And I'm Jessica Gauthier. The woman and her legal team say the officer seen hitting the woman was out of control and should be suspended. They're
calling for transparency, asking for an account of what happened early last Sunday morning outside a Dothan nightclub.
WDHN's Robert Smith Jr. has been following this case the past 3 days and joins us now with the latest. Rob?
Yeah, hey, Mike and Jessica, the victim's attorney in this case is asking for the city to step in and act now. Now, Attorney Dustin Fowler, representing the woman attacked by a Dothan police officer, and others say city officials have been sitting on their hands all week, and they want answers about the actions of some officers that went down in the parking lot of a club last weekend.
After getting a cold shoulder over the last few days from city officials, Dustin Fowler, representing 5 people who say they were falsely arrested, tased, and one of them even being beaten by a Dothan police officer over the weekend, called out elected officials and the Dothan Police Department to release body cam video of the alleged brutality that happened at the parking lot of the Elks Lodge.
Everybody wants to stick their head in the ground like it didn't happen. Well, we have videos. This happened. These people, 4 of them were tased or beaten, and the rest of them were arrested. Or one was beaten. But we're not getting any answers from our elected officials, especially out of the mayor's office.
Cell phone video recorded by a witness in the parking lot of the Elks Lodge shows April Franklin being jumped on by an officer, taken down to the ground and being punched multiple times before being handcuffed after police say she was in a verbal confrontation with officers. They say she got too close to them, making an arrest on Zaire Downey, and when they asked her to back up, she refused, and that's when the video shows the officer attacking her. Both the officer and Franklin were injured. However, Fowler didn't specify the injuries.
If anyone who has looked at the video, what you see in the video is a police officer who was totally out of control, who exhibited conduct which could not be explained, excused, or tolerated in the city of Dothan or any other city. And we also call for this officer to be suspended pending an investigation.
Just moments before the attack, a fight broke out in the Elks Lodge, which is why police were there. But Fowler says they weren't there for them.
My clients did nothing in that club to result in them being arrested while they were in the club or outside the club.
They charged 5 of his clients with resisting arrest. In addition, Franklin is charged with aggravated assault.
My clients didn't tase anyone. My clients didn't beat anyone. This was out of hand with certain officers. Now, this is not all Dothan Police Department. We have some very good officers with the Dothan Police Department. We want to know what happened with these officers on this day.
DPD says the Internal Affairs Division, made up of 3 sergeants and a lieutenant within the police department, is reviewing the incident, which is standard procedure when there's use of force. In an updated statement today, DPD says, end quote, "To date, we have not received any allegations of excessive force against any officers from Mr. Fowler or any of his clients." DPD says the incident is under a thorough investigation, and although they typically don't release body cam video, they are committed to ensuring transparency and accountability.
I mean, if you didn't do anything wrong, release the body camera. If you did something wrong, release the body camera. These are taxpayers' dollars. They deserve to know what happened.
Fowler says right now they are not seeing transparency, and he believes it's a good chance they may not get to see the video.
Attorney General Marshall issued an opinion of his office that as long as it's investigation or under investigation, they're not subject to open records. I mean, it's just an opinion, but it's the AG's opinion. But that leads me to believe he's not going to be in favor of releasing body cameras.
Going forward, Fowler did not rule out suing DPD.
But we've got to get through the criminal matter first with these bogus arrests upon our clients. But yeah, there's going to be a reckoning one way or the other, absolutely.
Now, Fowler says he wants to encourage Dothan citizens to get in touch with their commissioner to get answers. He says win or lose in this fight, they are not going away very easy. In Dothan, Robert Smith, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.
And you could see the news conference from today in its entirety and unedited on our website at WDHN.com.
Also at WDHN.com, you can read the full response from Dothan Police Chief Will Benny today. He sent that letter out after today's news conference.
And keep it on WDHN for continuing coverage of Force Under Fire. We'll let you know if police release any new information or video and update any developments in the coming days. And Rob will have more as we continue to follow this story.
Tonight,